Sorry we've been away for a while. We haven't made a lot of videos. So in return, we're going to give you a multi-part series.
The reason why we've been away so long is because, well, we're teenagers and we've been playing video games, which is a convenient segue into our next victim. We hate people.
Especially Jack Thompson. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Jack Thompson is the big attorney who's been, going around chopping down the dreams of everybody who ever made video games, and saying that all video games, lead to death and type of thing, and how video games are the cause for all the school shootings, how rap music is killing America and things like that. Basically, just tearing into everything teenagers love. But what we're most concerned about is how he hates our favorite video games. So we hate him.
So for the purpose of this video, we're going to be running through a lot of his Wikipedia page and just making our comments on it. So my first big thing is that he calls certain video games murder simulators. Games like your Grand Theft Autos and your first-person shooters. Now, me personally, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since Grand Theft Auto 3, its first 3D game. I've been watching professional wrestling since I was 9, and I've been watching violent movies since I was 4. Now, not once have I ever went into school, gotten a bad grade, and thought, I'm going to kill my teachers today. So as you can make the obvious connection, the murder simulators, quote-unquote, have not led to murders. Way to go, buddy. You fail again.
It says on this page that Thompson has described the proliferation of games by Sony, a Japanese company, as Pearl Harbor 2. I don't think that the selling of games at all adds up to the mass bombing of an undefended harbor on Sunday morning and the death of thousands of soldiers at all the same. I think he's just still bitter about the first Pearl Harbor.
Thompson has also rejected arguments that video games are under the Constitution, under freedom of speech. So basically what he's saying is, hearing every sort of speech is okay, but seeing and hearing things are much worse. Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not a lawyer.
It says that Thompson says in every school shooting we find the kids who pull the trigger are video gamers. Now, if we say there's, 300 out of 900 students who are video gamers, that means that school should have 300 school shootings. That just doesn't happen. Way to go, Jack Thompson. Screwed up again.
Jack Thompson has also stated that, simply, video games are a form of mental masturbation.
Jack Thompson says that the PlayStation 2's DualShock controller gives you a pleasurable buzz with each kill. Now, Jack, I'm not entirely sure what you're doing with your DualShock controller, but that's the creepiest damn thing I've ever heard.
Jack Thompson also stated that the Columbine murderers had access to the game Doom. Now, if you've ever played Doom, you know that it's a really good game back in 1992. Now, if you've ever played Doom, you know that your enemies are monsters sent from hell. Now, if you as a student look at your classmates and see flying yellow monsters, you have more problems than you ever knew.
They blame video games a lot for training kids to go out and kill people all the time, but I don't find myself often walking around with a reticle floating in front of my head, or, my little ammo supply over in the corner, my health bar up at the top. It doesn't happen. And no gun, as far as I know, is shaped like a controller. It's not training you to do anything except play more video games. It's a perpetual marketing scheme, which I enjoy being a part of, but it's not going to make you kill anybody. So this is the end of part 1 of our multi-part series. We're not entirely sure how many parts there are going to be to it.
But we do know one thing: they'll all have the same thing in common, and that's our unified hatred of Jack Thompson.
I hate people.
I hate people. We hate people.